Should be crawling with them.
Alright, back to the stream. We're continuing on with the Dragonflight campaign, as well as getting on the quests, getting all the glyphs, and moving on into the Azure Span. Now, did have some issues getting back to the Dragon Isles last night to get back to where I was. Apparently the instance wasn't found, so I had to do that earlier this morning to get to this camp, which is the camp you get to right after you save the green dragonflight, open up their, their column. Now when you get here, there are about 3 or 4 quests over here for the artisans, but they're fairly straightforward, just right around here, so you didn't miss much. I just still exploring how professions are working, and give you a little show you here that one of the quest items you get, and still not sure, still figuring out how exactly it works. They do explain that if you work hard enough or get enough knowledge, which I actually have 3 there, so I want to get to 5. But anyway, if you get enough tailoring knowledge or whatever your progression is, you can max out every specialization eventually. But even the NPCs here that are, walking you through the tutorial of it, they say that, like most people only do 2 or 1 or 2. So I'm assuming that maxing out everything for your profession is going to be a Herculean task, at the very least. Other than that, not much else going on. I'm waiting on it. See if my brother's gonna call me back, so if I can step out for a minute, that's probably why. Other than that, the only thing is I'm figuring out is how exactly I'm gonna stream at home on my super ultra wide monitor. I can't really find anything on YouTube or online that is really what I'm kind of looking to do. My idea right now, basic one is you can just split it right down the middle and just do picture by picture, but what I really want to do is have 16:9 aspect ratio in the middle of the screen, so I don't have to be like looking off to the side when gaming, obviously, and have OBS and everything off to the side. But I have an idea of how I might accomplish it, but it seems like it's going to be kind of a pain to set up but I think it'd be easier just to frame it in a 16:9 aspect ratio as opposed to playing it on the whole screen and then getting things cut off or having it squish it down. So, hey, problem for another day. Just kind of trying to prepare myself for it. Also redesigning how I'm going to build my desk a million times. There's always that. That's fun. So,
what can I do?
Moving on here, the first campaign quest. Hey, adventure. I'm glad you're going for Eldritch.
I'll be here when you return.
Greetings. Kinta and I are here on behalf of the Kirin Tor looking for aid. The Kirin Tor are working to safeguard the wild arcane magic located all throughout the Azure Span. Peligos, the aspect of blue Dragonflight, one of our leaders, needs aid in reclaiming the Azure Oathstone here as well. We're willing to help. Keep traveling along the road to find Glania of the Blessed Ones. She can direct you to where you can help the most.
Thank you. Glania can help direct you toward the Kirin Tor's efforts in the Azure Span. Make sure to tell her Masood and Pekina sent you.
Ooh, how many more adventurers should we find?
Maybe 3 or 4 more? 5 adventurers seems like a good number to have for any task.
A little clever right there. Oh, I also customized my dragon a little bit. Let's see, he's got the wolf face, the bushy tail, which I think looks a lot better for this step. And while I didn't really like it at first, it is growing. Also, it's worth noting that if you set up your favorite mount in the Dragon Isles, it will summon between. It will summon between all the different dragon riding mounts that you have, as long as you set up your favorite. And then, if you go back to Azeroth, you keep your favorite mount on the hotkey, it'll summon the regular flying mounts that you can use that you have set up as your favorite. So, worth noting, or you can set up Opie like I have with a mount ring. This lets me switch between all the kind of different mounts that I really want to use. But it's nice having one hotkey. That way you don't have to go into that every time. So, going into the Azure Plains, it's worth noting that while I was flying around, the first dragon riding glyph you're going to find over here is right here. You can't miss it. So, I did get that earlier. That's where it is. So, if you can't find that one, then God help you. I don't know what this is, but let's go ahead and help these guys out. That's worthwhile. Cliffside Drake. Meters. Guess I'm not trading. Sold on me. Actually, now that I think about it, I can the different names. So this is a Drake, Inborn Massa Drake. It's just thinking of something. What it is. Oh. What I'm excited for today is today we will be meeting the Tuskar, I believe, since they are Grand Hunt Trainer. This is their home over here, is the Tuskar.
Take care which burrows.
Still haven't been able to do this. You know what? I'm gonna try something real quick. For some reason, Immersion, well, it works well with almost everything. There's been one quest so far that it's interfered with. That's the word I'm looking for. And that was the one with, oh my god, I can't remember his name, and I got so emotional when we were helping him. Because he was such a good boy. I even have his toy over here. I'll get his name in a second. But yeah, it interfered with his quest because there was an extra action button that you press and it didn't show up. Which is weird because the add-on hasn't affected anything else. Okay, so apparently it affects this too. Or maybe it doesn't because I'm not high enough rank yet. So I have to come back and check that out once I get renown 9 with the centaur.
Off with you then.
So just little things. I'm sure, you know, obviously it's a new expansion, it is an add-on. There probably are going to be little, you know, tweaks that gotta be worked out. So it's not a big deal. Just have to reload the UI, which I found is just part of using add-ons, really. Sometimes it'll mess up and you just have to /reload to get it to work again. And to me, that's worth the small inconvenience. It's much better than yesterday. Yesterday I was plagued by technical difficulties and it's very frustrating, so I'm hoping it doesn't happen today. I also kind of accidentally slept in a lot today. Like I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Couldn't really go back to sleep. So I was up around, 7 or 8 this morning and it's like, I'm gonna stream, but
I don't know how to do this fishing. Can it not wait?
I was gonna stream, but then I was like, I'm kind of tired, so I'll lay down for a second. So I laid down, and I woke up, and it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Today's been a little weird.
Good strong arms on you.
I don't know why they have fishing. Well, I guess somebody doesn't learn it. It's really nothing else. I haven't done any real fishing since... Oh shit, where I did this. I haven't done any real fishing since Wrath of the Lich King, so I can't remember if there's any way to actually, make your fishing better, for lack of a better word. I have to sell some of this crap. But the tailoring, I can also put on my fishing hat, up my skill a little bit. Look at that, a regular angler. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find something to sell here. Speaking of selling, my auction house foray went okay so far. All my enchantments that I put on there sold basically immediately. I am waiting back on some of the other stuff I put on there, but I kind of just put it on there at whatever it was selling at, which may not have been the best idea, because a vest for, I think it was for jewel crafting or enchanting or something like some profession gear on there was like 15,000 gold. I know I don't really have high hopes for that selling, to be honest with you, but we'll see.
There is magic everywhere.
Excellent, an adventure. I can fill you in on the details, but I have to learn to fish.
Let the magic take
Look at these
you
tuskar, man. They're so cool looking. Also, some people I haven't seen since Wrath of the Lich King. Kieran and Tor have remained camp set up beside the fear camp in Todius. believe Noriko and Khadgar are now gathering adventurers to aid Caligos in reclaiming the Azure Earth. Wish to help our endeavors, go there.
Diamonds Akara.
Can't make anything easy to pronounce here, can they? Just checking something real quick here. Oh, this is awkward. So I'm using Restream right now, and apparently it's not connecting to Twitch, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop right now, and I'll be back on in a minute once I figure this out.